Hi, everybody. Just waiting for people to arrive. I'll light some sage here. Being old school with my matches. Hello, I'm just waiting for more people to come in. And I'm just burning some sage here. Today I'm going to do a twin flame read for the end of September. There's some crazy energies going on lately. And I definitely picked up on some energies from my DM. I had a little bit of a telepathic conversation today, which was crazy. I did a reading earlier. Hi guys, how you doing? I'm just waiting for people to come in before I start, but I'll just tell you guys. So I picked up my cards earlier just to do a read, and I just asked, like my guides, and I work with like archangels and stuff like that. If this is the first time you guys are here, and welcome, thank you for joining. I appreciate you so much. But anyways, I picked up the cards and I just said, like, what messages do you have today? And I started pulling cards, and it like struck me. I'm like, this message isn't for me. And I continued to pull cards, and it actually was for my divine masculine. And so that was crazy. So I asked my guides, like, is this something, is this a spread I should actually like read out loud as if I'm reading to somebody? And they said, yeah. And the energies were, he got a couple of cards about, transformation, taking a leap of faith, things like that. So I feel like there's like a turning point for like a lot of people. I know as a feminine, I've definitely had the energies lately coming up to where I've wanted to like pull my energy back, and not pull back for a negative reason. It's just I'm investing, investing in myself. 7:07 on the clock right now. So anyways, all right, well, I'm actually just going to get started, because whoever joins later can obviously, go into it from the beginning. So anyways, I'm Kara from Goddess to Goodness, if you are new. And I don't normally do twin flame readings, even though I am one. Hi Beyonce. How you doing? I will answer questions. I will answer questions, but did you have one now? Sorry, there's like a little bit of a lag on here. Hello to whoever just joined. Go ahead. What's your question? Okay. So while I wait for that to pop up, I'm just going to finish what I'm saying here. So anyways, I don't normally do twin flame readings, even though I am one. How does Ricardo currently feel about Karen? Am I saying that right? Okay. Well, let me ask here. Okay. So I'm actually going to, let me see, which deck do I want to use? I think I'm actually going to use the one I picked up. So, okay. Yeah, no, I just didn't know if I was saying it right. Karen? Okay. So, Archangel Michael, my Ascended Masters, Mary Magdalene, Ancestors, Fairy Guides, and Deku. I invite you into my space, and please help me see the light within all things. Oh, okay. All right. The Quran. Okay, cool. All right. So please help me connect with Beyonce's energy. And how does Ricardo feel about Quran? Okay. What are the current feelings or current energies between Ricardo for Quran? How does Ricardo feel about Quran and his heart space? And I'm assuming Ricardo is him. Okay. So how does Ricardo currently feel about Quran in their heart space? Let's put it that way. Okay. And normally, guys, I don't read reversals. I'm an intuitive reader. So, and I really appreciate you guys joining. I'm an intuitive reader. So I just kind of read as the energies come in. I'm going to grab one more card here. So, Pentacles. Let's see. Okay. Okay. So right now, right off the bat, there is a feeling. Oh, geez, these cards are just jumping all around. Hi to whoever joined. Okay, so the first card to come up is the Nine of Pentacles. So this is definitely a feeling of feeling like independent, abundant. Okay, it does come up with the Two of Swords. So there is either, I feel like this isn't usually the Two of Swords is like a decision, but I don't feel like it is. I feel like this is almost like a strategy, because if you look, he's playing a game of chess. So it's almost like making a strategy, because next comes up is the Chariot. So it looks like somebody's almost making a strategy to come towards you. Okay, and so let me just pull a couple more cards here. So Spirit, tell me about the Chariot here. Tell me about the Chariot. Wow, okay. Oh yeah. So this is somebody, this is Six of Pentacles. So this is somebody who definitely wants to take fast forward moving action, is to making moving towards an equal give and take partnership. Okay. What I'm getting is it may not have been like an equal give and take in the past. The fact that the Pentacles come up here shows me maybe it could have been maybe there wasn't an equal give and take in regards to money or stability. It could be the feeling of stability or the feeling of abundance. Oh, we just had two fall on the floor. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. So they want this equal give and take with you. They definitely want to be able to give back to you, maybe how you were giving to them, because they do feel like you are the Ten of Cups. Okay. That's ultimate emotional fulfillment. Okay. And then the Nine of Swords here in reverse, like I said, I don't usually take reversals, but the fact that they came up like this shows me that the person may have had Ricardo maybe had anxiety, or maybe what I'm getting is they may have had anxiety in the strategy and how to approach or how to come towards you. Okay. Because it looks like something that they want to, or they want to be like your Ten of Cups. Okay. But it looks like in creating a strategy on how to move forward, it looks like that they're almost able, it looks like they're coming out of the anxiety. Once they're in their strategy making mode, okay, making a plan to actually move towards you, know that if they move towards you, they're moving towards the Ten of Cups here. Okay. And that's ultimate emotional fulfillment. Okay. So I hope that answered your question, Beyonce. All right. Okay. And so guys, I'm actually going to, like I said, I'm going to do this as I'm going to read the Divine Masculine energy first, and then I will go ahead and read the feminine energy. Okay. But like I said, I did a reading earlier, and right away, I'm like, this message isn't for me. It was for, it was for my DM, 100%. And there's a lot of fantasy energy going on. When I say fantasies, it's thinking back to the past, maybe about what they've missed out on, what they've given up, what they've left behind. There is a feeling of wanting a transformation and wanting to move forward. That Chariot card keeps coming up for a lot of people here. Okay. And so, like I said, I don't normally do twin flame collectives, but I just feel like I very much feel like I was just guided to do it today. Okay. Feeling right now. Yeah. Hi, Karma. How you doing? So nice to have you. Thanks for joining. Yeah, Beyonce, actually, let me pull a card for you on that. So, and then, you know, we may have more people popping in here. So, Karma, thanks so much for coming in. Very nice to have you. And I do appreciate you guys. This is my first live. Okay. So, for some reason, I didn't think I was able to do it before. Okay. Just give me 1 second, guys, on the questions. I'm going to answer. I'm going to answer like a few questions for you guys. Absolutely. But I feel my guides are really, really telling me to do a uh, to pull the DM's energy and then the divine feminine's energy. So I will definitely do your questions, but I have to get this message out because my guides were like, get on it. Like I said, this is my first live. I was actually under the impression I wasn't even able to do lives unless I had a certain amount of subscribers. And then my guides were just like, no, try again. So there's a definite message like needing to come out. So first, Beyonce. Okay, so Spirit, what is Beyonce's current energy as of now? And then we'll get to Karma. We'll get to your question in just 1 second. Okay. And I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. Let me get 2 more for Beyonce, please. And like I said, guys, I'm intuitive. I don't normally read reversals. So in case you wonder why I like flip them over, that's usually why, unless I'm guided to like leave them that way. Okay, so Beyonce, right off the bat here, this is like a feeling of like endurance. Hello, whoever just joined, thank you for joining. We have the 9 of Wands here, so it's definitely a feeling of like working hard. I definitely feel this is like working hard, like towards your truth, working hard to like have like a new beginning in like a very truthful way. And then what comes up here is the King of Swords. And with the King of Swords, and now it doesn't matter, these aren't gender specific, so it's just the energy. We all have masculine, feminine energies within us. So I definitely feel like, Beyonce, for you, you are like in this it's like you're like mastering your feelings. Okay, you're not allowing your feelings to get the best of you, but you're also in a very like logical, very mindful space. But it's kind of like a no bullshit like kind of like energy here. And then we do have like the wolves in here as well. So this is in like with the shields here. I definitely feel that I don't want to say like guarded, but I definitely feel that like you've kind of been through the ringer. You've been like working really hard. You've been enduring, you know, like doing your work, doing your inner work. And you kind of just come to a point where you're like, all right, I just want a new beginning. Like I'm living like true to myself. I'm not like going to like be putting up with like emotional bullshit is like what I'm hearing. Okay, that's what like my guides are telling me. And it's definitely like, I don't want to say like a lone wolf because there's 2 of them here, 2 wolves here, but I definitely feel like it's just kind of you're just taking a time out to like almost like just like focus on yourself, to like you're kind of putting like a shield up to where like you don't want like drama, you don't want to like deal with things that are like kind of taking away from like being true to yourself. Okay, and like being true to like forging your own path. Okay, and that's definitely the feeling I get for you. Okay, so Karma, hi Karma. Okay, so who is this guy to me that I just met? Okay, so Spirit, who is this guy to me that I just met? Okay, I'm assuming that you mean like, is he like twin flame, soulmate, something like that, or like what kind of energy is he carrying? Is that what you mean, Karma? Sorry. And guys, like I literally had, okay, thanks. I literally had so much Novocaine. I got some dental work done today, and I had so much Novocaine in my face that my eyeball, my ear, and my nose were like numb up until like 15 minutes ago. It was crazy. No. Oh, okay. All right. Um, Okay, it's very possible, Beyonce, that I could have been picking up on Ricardo's energy. Um, that's very possible that I could have been picking up on his. Um, but again, get me, and no, thank you for that. And no, give me like 1 second, honey, and we'll figure it out for you, okay? All right, so let me just do karmas first, and then we'll get to you. So give me just 1 second. Because for the collective divine masculine, I'm gonna tell you the cards that came up. You're welcome, sweetie. The cards that came up, that King of Swords energy, collectively, the DMs are not in that space at all. It's more, they're more going through like, I want to say they're in their emotions right now, a little more like in their emotions. Okay, so just give me 1 second. We'll clarify that for you. Okay, so karma. Okay, so spirit, let me just get a couple cards on karma's person here. Tell me about karma's person. Yeah. Okay, so karma. The first card to come up is this. Is the Ten of Cups. So I'm assuming that he made you feel like really, really good. Like he really made you feel like he has that possibility. Okay. Get another couple of cards for karma's person here. Let me get another couple of cards for karma's person here, please. Okay, that's like a million. Okay. Okay. So, okay. So, yeah. So, I feel like, karma, honestly, what I feel is like you get this really good energy from him. You get like that Ten of Cups feeling. Like he could very possibly be your ultimate, like, emotional fulfillment. Okay. Like he could make you very, very happy. Like he has that kind of energy. And what I do get, okay, what I do get here is that you are, well, very definitely like mentally conflicted here. Like you're just not sure what's going on. And I don't know if you're coming out of maybe like a heartbreak, or maybe you're coming out of like fear or doubt or something like that. And this could be because of like past hurts. But it does look like it's something that you've been trying to heal. Okay. You're like definitely, things are definitely like changing for you, but I definitely feel like you have this like energy of being like almost conflicted. Okay, you want to move forward. You definitely really want to take fast forward moving action away from, like, you definitely want to like drop this burden of like the Ten of Wands. Like I feel like you've been like in this energy where you've been carrying, like, quite a burden, and that could be because of that Three of Swords there. Like, maybe you were hurt in the past and you have like a lot of fear or doubt. Hold on. And guys, when I'm quiet, I'm just kind of like tapping into like what my guides are saying in case you're wondering. Um, okay, and I feel like you've been in this energy of like you're good. This is the Nine of Cups. Like I feel like you're happy right now. Um, yeah, I feel like you're very happy right now. And what I get is like, okay, you feel like this guy is like the King of Cups, okay? Like you feel like he could really be like romantic. He could really be, generous with his emotions. Um, so that's really picking up on your energy. So spirit, let me get just a couple of cards on her person here. Like, what is the energy? How do I want to word this? What is the energy of this person towards karma? What energy will be between karma and her person? Let's put it that way, spirit. What energy will be between karma and her person? Okay. Does anyone want to be a moderator? All right. I might have to figure out how to do that. Okay. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. So right now, your person, the person that you are asking about, I get an energy here of he is kind of in a place where he's maybe just like a little like stuck in his own head. Okay, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, not at all. Um, but he may hold back like a little bit right now, and I kind of feel like that the like spirit is kind of saying like it's a good suggestion to like maybe not put your all, maybe not like put that King of Cups energy into this right now. Okay. So I just feel like this is like something where you just may want to like take your time and like feel it out with this person, because he may have things that he's going through right now. Um, and so it's just, they're not saying like, no, don't, don't give it a chance. But I feel like it's just saying like, take it slowly. Okay. Because there's still some things that maybe like you, maybe and him may need to be resolved. Also with the King of Cups, that can also be like an energy of like being like insecure in a way. So yeah. So definitely yeah, you're healing slowly. Yeah. So the message I'm getting for you is kind of maybe just like take that slow, like rebuild your foundation like slowly. So like that you have a stable and secure foundation. You know what I mean? Let's see here. Okay. Um, let's see if I can hold on, guys. Sorry, like I don't know how to. I'm still learning how to do the live thing here because there have been a lot of like trolls, like in other people's. Oh, it looks like I timed out there for a second. Okay, so let's see here. Okay. Okay, so I was. Oh no, that's not. Hold on one second. Sorry, guys. Give me one quick second here. Okay. All right. So, okay. And Karma or Beyonce, would either of you want to be a moderator for me? I'll wait till you answer. Okay. Oh no, you're welcome. Okay, Beyonce, let me get to you, sweetheart. And let me see if I can get a clearer message for your energy right now. And actually, what I'm going to use for you, Beyonce, is okay. I love these cards. These are the Angels of Atlantis. Okay. And okay. My Archangels, what is it that what message does Beyonce need right now regarding her current energy? Okay. Let me get this. You're welcome, sweetheart. And then I am going to get to the, let's see, to the, I don't know. Are you still there, Beyonce? Because I am going to read for you right now if you're still there, sweetheart. Okay, so let me have one message. Let me get a card for Beyonce in here. Let me have one message for Beyonce, please. I don't know if she's still there or not. But Karma, if you're still here, that's beautiful. And let's see here. One message for Beyonce. So even if Beyonce, if you're gone, you can always come back to this and check it out. And yeah. So liberation. Okay. So I definitely get a feeling here of like, yeah, I feel like this is the energy for you, sweetheart. And even though you may be upset, all right, I definitely feel like your intuition, like, I feel like you were listening maybe to your intuition. And even though you are upset, I feel like you've been liberated for something. And this may not be what you want to hear. And unfortunately, my messages come through like that sometimes about they may not be what you want to hear, but what you need to hear. So this may be something to where it's time to maybe liberate yourself from the situation, okay? And maybe Yeah, what I'm getting is like the universe is kind of saying go into that King of Swords energy and like focus on you, okay? You might need to put that shield up in regards to this because like I said, I'm trying to remember what cards came up for her. Um yeah, you had the King of Swords, the Ace of Swords. So yeah, the liberation in your intuition, Beyonce, if you do come back to this reading, I feel like there was like an ultimate truth that was exposed, okay? Especially with these two cards coming up. So I'm sorry that you are upset, but I feel like that came through as more of advice rather than like what you wanted to hear. All right. Anyways, let me get to this divine masculine collective reading here. So this is for the end of September for our divine masculines. Okay, and I am going to read a little bit on divine feminines as well. Okay, so I'm going to start with the Fairy Oracle by Brian Froud. I don't know if you guys can see that. I do that all the time. So, all right. So Spirit, yeah, they really want me to get to this message. Okay, so tell me about the collective energy for divine masculines for September 25th or thereabouts. And remember, guys, energy is fluid. So this could be like, have been the energy they were in a few days ago, the energy they are in today, the energy that they are moving into. All right, guys. So let me just see. No, that's no problem, Beyonce. I actually just pulled a few cards for you, sweetie. They the messages that I got for you were very much advice from my guides, okay? And that's why you didn't feel like it was your energy. But if you scroll back just a little bit in the stream, you should be able to do that. And if you can't for some reason, I will go over those messages for you. But if you can backtrack a little bit, it literally came through as advice for you. And I'm really, it's like I said, sometimes my guides give messages is not what people want to hear, but what they need to hear. Okay. So, divine masculine, current energies for divine masculine, general collective. And guys, not everything will resonate. If it does, that's fantastic. And if not, then just leave it behind. And this won't resonate for everybody, but if it does, please give it a like, a share, subscribe, please. That would be awesome. And now that I know that I can do live readings, this is awesome. I'll definitely be doing more of these. Yeah, this card came up from my divine masculine earlier. Guys, I'm telling you, our divine masculines are like kind of like really like in their feelings right now. And oh yeah, okay. And Beyonce, one thing I want you to keep in mind, sweetheart, is that sometimes when the divine masculines are in their like up in their feelings and stuff, they can tend to like lash out because they don't know what to do. Like they don't know how else to handle it. And it can sometimes come out as like lashing out or like being abrupt or whatever. Because, guys, the energy that they're in right now is like either this card definitely speaks of like them either being talked about badly in like the circle that they're in, or they are like talking badly to themselves, like in their own head. Okay. There's kind of what I'm getting is like there's an energy of like beating themselves up here. Because right now this next card is the undressing of a salad. So it's like almost like their foundations and everything they knew or everything they thought they knew is like being like dismantled. It's almost like a tower moment, but not really. This is more of like a dark night of the soul kind of thing. They're like really delving into like the shadow aspect. They're seeing things that are, how do I want to say it? They're almost like going back and like looking at all the details, all the things they feel like they may have missed. And it's almost this energy of like coming out of cover. And when I say coming out of cover, it's almost like they've been hiding in this. You could see here, he's in this like field of like ivy leaves. And it's really almost this energy of like, he had like almost like gone into this as like a shield so he could like not have to look at like maybe mistakes they've made, maybe not looking at like where they are now in their lives, and like this very strong energy of being like almost pulling like I'm getting like a little kid pulling the blanket over their head. Okay. Like, well, I don't want to see that. So they've been very much in this energy where they've been like pulling the blanket over their head. Like, no, I don't want to deal with it. I don't want it. Well, this stuff is coming up for them hard now. Okay. And I get this energy that they are like, they're feeling very bad. This is the soul shrinker card. So this is like, they're like beating up on themselves. They're like, mentally like talking badly to themselves. Their shadow side is really like coming out and like really, really, really making like itself apparent. They are literally like, it's like it's like their soul is being like deconstructed piece by piece. And this isn't really a tower moment. This is like there are things in there are things that are they're like going through like the past. They're going through the relationship with divine feminine. They're going through like their relationships that they had with maybe like their parents. They're going, and these things are like coming up, and they're like, holy shit, like it may have been things that they may have been trying to push away with, like it could be like addictions. And addictions aren't necessarily just substances. These could be addictions of like uh being addicted to and attention from like other females, or just attention at work, and money. This could be like addiction to just like partying, or addiction to really just like avoiding like very important things. Okay, this could be like an addiction to avoidance, like just avoiding taking a look at like the shadow things. Well, at this point, they like don't have a choice. The shit is like coming up, like, and they don't have a choice. They are literally seeing everything. And this is a 5 energy. 1 + 4 is 5, but they're seeing everything new. It's like being presented to them, like on the table. Like, now look at this. And it's like looking at it in like a brand new light. So if you're a divine masculine, yeah, okay, yeah. So this is, I literally was like pulled to do this today, Oracle Jen. I don't normally do twin flame readings, but like my guides were like literally like pushing me to do this. And sorry guys, I think my internet connection is like really crappy right now or something. So anyways, ah they just, okay, there we go. Sorry about that, guys. So again, I apologize for the internet interruption. It's like this message was coming out so hard that it's like these dark energies. I had somebody on here I just had to block within, like, it's my first live video, and I literally had a troll right away. There are dark energies like very, very much prevalent, okay? And I picked up on this yesterday. I don't know if this was yesterday or the day before, but I just did a video on that. And dark energies are very prevalent, like very, and so if I was picking up on that, this is like very, very heavy on the divine masculine side. Okay. Like I said, this is like a dark night of the soul mixed with like a little bit of like the deconstruction energy of the tower. Okay. Not as abrupt as the tower, but this is definitely like they are piece by piece. Things from their past, things they did, things they said are being like revealed to them. And they're like, holy shit. They're like seeing things in such a new way. It's astonishing to them, and they're kind of like they're hating on themselves a little bit right now. There could be anger coming up, and I really feel that this is like they're angry at themselves. They're angry that things happened the way they did. They're angry that they're angry at the things in their life in their past that like made them act this way or whatever. They're just angry at like just everything, guys. Like that is really the energy that I'm picking up here. And they have this energy of like really in their heart space of being like, and again, if you're new, I when I'm quiet, it's just I'm trying to listen to like what my guides are saying. Okay, so they're in this space of yeah, it's regret, but it's something like else. It's like they're actually for the first time not feeling like not regret in the respect of like shameful or like I regret what I did. They do regret what they did. Okay. Like whatever happened between you guys or whatever happened within the connection. They do feel regret, but there's like a softness about this. They're like almost like I said, they're seeing it from like a new perspective. And like I almost like want to cry when I'm saying this. They get this. They're like they have this feeling of like um they're seeing how much it's hurt you for like almost like the first time. Wow, like I'm sorry, like this energy like just hit me like really hard. It's regret, but it's like there's this like softness and like accountability to it. I'm sorry, holy crap. Um this is I really need a moderator in here. Like these people are just crazy. Let's see here. Okay. What did I say about dark energy though, guys? Like I told you, I just did a thing on this the other the other day. Like I literally like I'm not even kidding. So oh so I yeah, see I don't this is my first live and I don't even know how to use this, but like I said guys, I'm really getting this energy of they're finally seeing for the first time like just how bad they hurt you, like just how bad you were hurting. Um and well, okay, yeah, that's the thing, Oracle Jen. I'm gonna read for the Divine Feminines in a minute, and that is coming up big time for Divine Feminines. Is like the way to move past this is to love yourself, okay? And the twin, see, the Divine Masculines very much oscillate, okay, between like this feeling and that feeling and like whatever. And I know, and the best way to do this, sweetheart, is to love yourself. And it trust me, I just went through something where I was like, well, I love myself. Like, of course I do. I reached out to my divine masculine, just really just like, hey, how you doing? I've been thinking about you. And like literally it hit me like a fucking ton of bricks. And I was like I didn't devalue myself by messaging him. And it was literally just a cute thing, like a check-in, just to be like, hey, I hope you're doing well, yada, yada, yada. And it was amazing. I like I went into like a and it was like spirit led me to do it so I would realize this. And I asked myself like why don't I value myself more? And like I said, I didn't devalue myself by reaching out, but we've been in non-communication and I just was like really guided to like reach out to him. And I was like holy shit. And I was like wow, dude, like I literally realized like how valuable I am. And that's the thing, guys. Let me take a sip of coffee here. Sorry. I'm like dropping the tea. Okay. So that's part of what this is, guys, with this energy of this. They are really in this energy. This is not just shame, regret, and guilt like they've been feeling. Okay. And I don't know if Jen, if that's like the energy that you're talking about that the channels hit. Hi, King A. How you doing, sweetheart? Um, I don't know if that's the energy that you feel that you've been identifying with because the divine masculines have definitely been feeling like shame, regret, um, like they know they fucked up, you know what I mean? But like it was just kind of like, well, I'm just gonna move on and whatever. And it depends what wave of the collective you're in. But again, they've been in an energy of like, yeah, they regret what they did or the way things ended or how they left things. They definitely have the shame of it and the guilt. What I feel, what I'm getting is this is literally the first time that they are like feeling the impact of what they did. Like they're actually feeling what they did to their divine feminine. They're feeling not what they did to the divine feminine. They are feeling how they made you feel. Like they're actually like like I said, this is it's a undressing of a salad, like a a deconstruction of whatever defenses they have built up, okay, in order to have that blanket hidden like over their heads, okay? So they've like been that's where they've been collectively. They are, hold on, hi moleskin pants. Maybe it's time to stop not doing what you pretended you can do and can't, and start doing the thing that you can't do but can no longer pretend that you can't. Yeah, and guys, if you do have other messages, please by all means put them here in the comments, because you might pick up on something that I don't, and it might be something I need to hear. It might be something that everybody needs to hear, or you might phrase it in a different way that resonates better with somebody else. Hi Lily, how you doing? Let's see. Okay, yeah. And so, and that's the thing, a lot of our masculines like had issues with like devil energy, dark energy, meaning like addictive things, and that just depends on how it resonates. Like, it's not gender specific, guys. Divine masculine, divine feminine, it's however it resonates for you, okay? But and Lily, are you okay? So, okay, Lily, are you a divine feminine? Because that's the other thing, is as divine feminines, we also have our own whatever to deal with. But very much for the divine masculine, there is a running theme, especially in this wave of divine masculines that I am tapping into. It's very much like a feeling of like addiction. If it's not, drugs and alcohol, then it's attention. If it's not attention, it's sex. If it's not sex, it's money. If it's not money, but it's a lot of very 3D energy that they are addicted to that, okay? It's like they could be addicted to not expressing their feelings. Like, they don't know how, they can't, so they run. But for the first time, what I'm getting, guys, is they are definitely in this energy of literally feeling and it's being like laid out on the table, like thrown in their face. They are feeling how they made you feel. And this, I feel, guys, is like very new. This is new. This isn't just shame, regret, remorse. This is very, very different, okay? This is like more along the lines of they're seeing it from your eyes. They're seeing how they made you feel. They're like, holy shit, like, I literally can't believe I made my divine feminine feel like this. And again, I had mentioned this earlier, when they lash out, okay, and when they lash out, and it happens a lot when we're being like sweet. And it may be something where you're not in communication. Like, I am not in communication with my divine masculine. And guys, I just cut the deck and there's the Ace of Water. Okay, so this is another card that has been coming up heavy for divine masculine. I think they're finally like seeing like that the situations that they have been in. King A, how will you know? You'll know. You just know. It just resonates like in your fiber. I've seen other readers, and everybody has their own way, okay? And that's what I love about like the YouTube community, is like everybody has like their own methods and their own ways. And I've heard other readers like suggest like, well, maybe it's not, and like whatever. And then I've heard other readers say like, it's however it resonates for you. And so if you want, so having seen all those other readers, and then speaking from my own experience, because trust me, I've questioned it 1,000 times. I've like questioned it so many times, because sometimes like the energy is like so heavy, and like the journey is tough, and you get tired and you get worn out, and you just get there are times where you feel like you just want to like give it all away and just be like, you know what, like F this shit. It's like it's a lot, okay? And it is, and it's like especially if you've been doing the inner work, it is very, very, there are like the healing and growth is so uncomfortable at times. Like, you want to like just jump out of your skin, okay? But the best advice I could give you, sweetheart, is give it a couple of days. And then I do personal readings, Beyonce. All of my information is in the description below. But anyways, King A, what I was saying is that give it a couple of days, okay? Like, let the energy just kind of like, because energy is fluid, okay? So energy will kind of like flow, it'll ebb and flow in the way that it needs to. And you will know if this is your divine masculine, okay? Especially if this is something that like triggered you into this, into the ascension and into the journey. Does somebody want to be my moderator? These trolls, like I said, I was literally just talking about dark energy the other day. This is like just, I don't know. Okay, let's just hide him. Okay, and hold on. Okay, and so guys, as to what I was saying, hold on. Right, that's, I love that you said that. Oracle Jen, can I make you a moderator? Would you be willing to do that for me? Or Beyonce, would you like to be a moderator for me? Anyways, guys, so like I was saying, it is, I like lost my train of thought. I didn't. Like I said, guys, this is something that you will feel in your core, okay? You will literally, you will know it like in your fiber. And there are days where I'm like, no, I don't want this. I don't want to do this anymore. No, he's not my divine masculine. And there is just something inside of me that is, he's home. He is home. Like, when I, even on like days when I feel like distant and I don't feel like we're connected, and then I cut the deck again, guys, and there's the King of Waters. So like, as I'm talking about this, like, it's just funny how like this comes up. Okay, so anyways, and Jen, Oracle Jen, you brought up a beautiful point. No, he is not required to want you, and it works the other way though. Can I also say that, guys? And let me get a hell yeah, because you're not required to want him either. Now, guys, that's the other thing about the twin flame journey. You absolutely are not required to be with this person. They may have triggered your awakening. They may have helped you grow. You are helping them grow, whether you are in contact with them and you know it, or whether you've had no communication and you're in separation and you don't know it. Trust me, you both are mirroring each other, okay? You're mirroring each other's energy. So where you're growing and you're developing in certain ways and certain things, so are they. And it just hits them like later. Like I said, like guys, like, think back to even like 6 months ago. Were there not times that you were like, holy shit, like, I did this, I said that, I whatever. And yeah, you may have realized before that, like, wow, that was really wrong. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have reacted that way. I shouldn't have said it. And like, yeah, you grew from it. But tell me there were not times where something hit you later, after the healing, after the initial purge, release, and healing of something, where you then looked at it and you were like, holy shit, I see it in like a whole new way. Like, you see like new things about that thing, whatever it was, came up, like those hidden things. You might not even realize that you were like, that they were still hidden there. And tell me that there were not moments where you were like, oh, I made them feel like this. Like, where like you saw it in that brand new way. Like, yeah, you may have realized before that, like, wow, that was wrong of me to do. I shouldn't have acted like that. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have whatever. That's guilt, remorse, and what do you call it? That's like guilt, remorse, and shame. Okay. This energy is different, and this energy is hitting the divine masculines hard today. All right. They are seeing that, like, how their actions, they're not just feeling guilty, remorseful, and shameful for it. They are actually seeing like how it actually made you feel. That's a big difference, guys. Like, this is the divine masculines are definitely in this energy of, it's like being a victim. Like, well, this happened to me and this happened to me and I'm angry, and like, I'm gonna like numb it. I'm gonna this, I'm gonna that. I'm going to be with women, I'm going to get money, I'm going to gamble, I'm going to this, I'm going to that, I'm going to the other thing. It's not that energy anymore. This is something more where it is 100%. They are seeing, like, they are feeling what they made you feel. And this could be, we've all just gone through these karmic, like the end of these karmic cycles. They could really be in an energy where this may have been done to them recently, and now they are really seeing, like, they are really seeing it from, like, divine feminine's perspective here. Okay. So tell me more about divine masculine here, spirit. Tell me more about divine masculine. Okay. Yeah. So guys, what it is they see divine feminine here. She's the Queen of Pentacles. They see you steady. They see you strong. And again, guys, this is a collective energy. So if it resonates, that's fantastic. And if it does not, take what does resonate and leave the rest. But they are definitely seeing you as, like, strong, abundant, secure. They see you as being able to, like, create what you want. They see you as, like, not needing them. You may want them, but you aren't needing them. You're not needing the connection. You want it, but you're not needing it. Okay. That, along with the Page of Air here, this is something where they could be like spying on you a little bit. But and they're like watching, they're seeing you stand in your strength here. You're fertile, you're abundant, you're creating the life you want. And they also see that you're, like, happy. Like, they can see that you're happy. And, like, I feel like this energy is kind of resonating with them in a way, like, oh, holy shit. Like, did I miss the boat? Like, now I just picked up the deck, and then the Five of Airs underneath. Okay. So again, they're, like, wanting this change of direction. Okay. This is not just wanting a change in the direction. This is a change in the direction of their soul. Like, their soul is doing a 180. Okay. Like, where their soul kind of was headed in, like, one direction, and they were, like, about the 3D, and they're like, you know what? Whatever, I'm just moving on from this. However they were thinking about it, they're in this energy of, like, where their soul, it's like the undressing of a salad. It's like a tower moment, but not as abrupt. It's like little piece by piece, that blanket is being pulled back from they pulled the blanket over their face, and the blanket is, like, slowly letting in this light. Okay. And what the light is showing is it's uncovering the things that have affected them in their life, things they may not have wanted to delve into or take a look at. Things are coming up for them that they're like, holy shit, like, this is why I act like this. This is why I don't want to talk about this. This is why I don't want to. Hi, Gigi. How you doing, sweetheart? Yeah, and there is still liberation taking place. That's why they see the divine feminine this way. She is the Queen of Pentacles. She is strong. She's abundant. She's secure. They are seeing that, like, that the divine feminines are in this place of being, like, single and, like, happy. Like, you're not in an energy like maybe you were 6 months ago or maybe a year ago, where it was like this sadness about the connection. And Jen, what did you say earlier? Like, what did you say earlier? Where are you? I mean, I see where you are, but you made a comment that was just, he's not required. Oh, there it is. He's not required to want me. And like I said, divine feminine, they are picking up on the energy that you right now are feeling like you are not required to want them either. Okay. You love them. You can love them unconditionally. You can absolutely appreciate the connection, and, that you're connected by soul. This Page of Air can also mean, like, a new beginning, like, just like a new truthful beginning, to where, like, you're all good. Like, and it's not that you don't want the connection with them. That's not what this is about. But they see you single, strong, and abundant. Okay. And they see that you're, like, really moving into this feeling. And it is an energy of, like, loving yourself. Okay. Yeah, the lost signals have been happening quite frequently, Gigi. And I've already had, like, this is my first live reading, and I've had, like, 2 trolls in here within, like, a minute or two. It's crazy. I just did, guys, check it out on my YouTube channel. I just did a and I keep feeling I'm going to sneeze. That to me is confirmation. But I just did a video about dark energies the other day. Okay, I'm telling you, it's just this is very prevalent in the air right now. The dark energies kind of don't want this connection, and this is like they don't want the connection because when we all live in our light, guys, it brings up the vibration of the whole planet. Okay, and especially when divine feminine, we are now like we are rising as a collective, divine feminine. Okay, and we are single, we are strong, we are abundant. Oh my god, I fucking love my guys. And what comes out is strength. Okay, we are definitely we are taming the beast. Okay, and the taming of the beast is taming the beast, not just like the divine masculine, and it's not about taming him. He's taming the beast within, like inside of him, but we did it first. We tamed the beast within it, like within us, inside of us. We tamed our own beast. All right, we confronted our own darkness. We have yeah, absolutely. That is absolutely what this card represents. The beast that is representative of our own insecurities and our own what we feel are shortcomings. Okay, and hi Breezy, how you doing, sweetheart? This is absolutely representative of that. And if you look at this card, and again, this is an 8. Okay, so this is definitely an energy of like manifesting. Okay, we have the sun shining in here, and I don't know if you guys could see it, like the glare. I got to get better lighting in here, but there are red apples on this tree. The apple is the fruit of knowledge. Okay, in some decks it's a pomegranate. This is this actually a pomegranate or an apple? No, these are apples. I have another deck where they're pomegranates. But yeah, guys, so what I'm saying is that like through this we've gained wisdom, and it's not just about knowledge. It is about like gaining the wisdom. Okay, um yeah, yeah, so and like I said, guys, this is like an energy of we've tamed our own beasts and within us. Okay, and that could be like things like old paradigms or old stories that we've been holding on to for years and years and years. We've really come into this energy where um we have like faced and like we've faced the beast, and we have like tamed our own beast. By doing that, the divine masculines are also in that energy. And again, we have this king of fire energy here. So I definitely feel like this is where, okay, so the divine masculines, by taming the beast with inside of them, they're actually coming into the space where their heart is actually opening. Their heart is actually opening. And guys, for the divine masculine, that's kind of freaky because they've never really had that before. But like I said in the first couple of cards here, this is brand new for them. They're looking at it like with this fresh new eyes. And that's what this card represents here. It's not just about like remorse, guilt, shame, or whatever. Their heart is opening so much, that spiritual place within their heart space, that they're actually feeling what they did. They're feeling they're actually able to like put themselves into like how we were feeling when any of that toxic behavior was taking place. For some of you, it may have been something they did, the way they left something, the way they said something. This is like definitely a feeling of that, but they are awakening to their own spiritual self. Okay, and that's what this card is representing. So like I said, where us divine feminines, we have done this. Okay, and that's why we are in this energy of like standing in our strength and being able to like stand in our truth, and like we are in this abundant abundant and single feminine energy. Like, yeah, we want the connection with them, but we don't like require it. Okay, we don't require it to be happy. We want that extra cup, but like we're happy, we're bringing the shit in for ourselves. Okay, we are making things happen. We have transformed ourselves into this single abundant beautiful woman, where like like things come to us. We're not chasing after stuff, okay? We're not chasing after it. Like these things are like being handed down like by the divine. And guys, if you're not in this energy yet, it's coming, okay? That's what these cards are saying here. This is your divine masculine is seeing you like this. He's actually seeing you as this single, abundant, stable, strong, secure woman, okay? And that's actually part of what this is that he's seeing that like you've stood in your strength throughout this entire journey. You have been so strong, you have been unconditionally loving, and that is like beginning to like open his heart space. It's beginning to like, he has the sun here over his crown. He's actually being illuminated, and he's actually being illuminated and like really like stepping into like understanding like just how like amazing the connection is, and like just how like I'm starting to get hot in here because like the message is strong, okay? And even I don't know if you guys could see this, but in this card he is like very lightly a phoenix painted over his eyes. And that to me, that's like a rebirth of like the way he looks at you, okay? This isn't just about sexual attraction either. This is about like a spiritual attraction. Like he's looking at his divine feminine like, wow, like she is like this, she is a boss. And I'm being guided to say that like this lion is representative of the divine masculine, and it's almost like we have stood in our strength, okay, for so long, and we've done it in such a loving, gentle way. Like you could see she's not even touching this lion, and he's not even like really roaring. It's almost like he's like cooing, like, or like a very like, I can't make the noise, but like a very like gentle like kind of like, she is actually like, by being in that state of unconditional love, it is by being in the state of unconditional love, we've actually led the masculine into, and it's just very interesting here that the sun is shining through here with the like right on the apples, which is like wisdom and knowledge, and then here is the sun around the King of Wands crown, as well as the phoenix on his face, and then his heart chakra is like literally like this ball of light is like growing inside of his heart, okay, and illuminating his heart space. The divine masculines are definitely like seeing that like by being unconditionally loving with them, which most of them probably have not had that experience of being treated that way in their life. This is literally like bringing in this energy of like the divine masculines, like finally seeing the feminine for like who they really are. Like they're seeing us in our spiritual strength. They're seeing us as the strong and abundant woman. Okay. They're seeing us as somebody who is like emotionally fulfilled, and we emotionally fulfill ourselves, and we find that ourselves. All right. I'm going to pick a couple more for divine masculine here, and then I am going to read for divine feminine. Wow, guys, this just fell out. The Six of Water. So, yeah, this is just, they want that reconciliation. All right. They want this to be healed. They're very much reminiscing and thinking, again, this is the same energy here. They are very much like in their heart space and like really reminiscing. And what I love here is this is a feminine here and this is a masculine here, and they're looking at each other. Okay. But this is very much the same energy. Like, and then in here, in this card here, she's her reflection, which is being mirrored back to her. So again, I see this as a twin flame card, but she actually has her hands, in the praying position. It's hard to see in this, but, and it's a child. Okay. So this is also about us healing our inner child. This is about not just us as divine feminine healing our inner child, but this is also about the masculine healing himself and his inner child, and about connecting with that space. And yeah, guys, like, but the divine masculine is very much in the space of like reminiscing about his feminine. All right. He's connecting with those things. Like I said in the very beginning here, this energy comes up again. It's the undressing of a salad, things that he may have wanted to, and I don't know what that was, but one of my cards hit the bowl and it made a ding. I'm like, that's a confirmation. where he's pulled the blanket over his head and not wanted to examine things, the universe is just making these things come up. All right. And he's actually being able to recognize like what has taken place in his life that has like kept him from accepting this unconditional love. All right. This card also speaks of unconditional love, and it's about unconditionally loving yourself in order to receive it from somebody else. So I really feel like the masculine are in this energy very, very, very heavy today, guys. Very, very heavy. All right, I'm going to pick a couple of guidance cards for Divine Masculine, and then I am going to move on to Divine Feminine here. Okay. All right, let's see here. So, Spirit, what do we have for Divine Masculine here? For current general energies for Divine Masculine. And again, guys, if you do like this video, please subscribe, like, or give it a share, please. I just am so grateful that you guys came in to watch today. Like I said, this is my first live reading, so thank you. I am just so appreciative for all your love, and I love you guys so, 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 so much. And again, guys, if you do want personal readings, you can go ahead, and the information is down below. And join my Goddess to Goodness Facebook group, because that is a community where like-minded souls such as ourselves can help each other rise and help each other lift and raise up. Okay. And I'm gonna pull one more here, Spirit. Let me get one more. And these cards just are flying out. So again, these are for Divine Masculine, and the first card to come out is an 11, and it's cornucopia. Okay. And again, here's the sun shining again, because Divine Masculine's finally realizing like what Divine Feminine is like for him, what the connection is. Divine Masculine is seeing what this connection actually is. And here's this like, not just a transformational butterfly, but this is like, they're seeing that this is like given by the divine. And he is the thinking man right now. He's very much like thinking about like the past and like how things have gone and like what this connection actually is. He's actually thinking about like what he had, what unconditional love is. Like he's seeing, and the fact that he has crystals in his hand right here, he's like seeing the power in the dynamic. He's seeing the power in the connection. All right. And then we have action here, guys. So what I get with this card is you have the white horse who's like forging ahead very, very fast. I feel like that's Divine Masculine's soul. All right. And then you have the black horse here who's moving, but it's like slower. Okay. So it's just, I feel like in his soul space, like his spiritual self knows where he wants to go. He knows where he has to go. He knows what this connection is. He knows that he wants to move towards this. It's just about like putting it into like the physical action here. Okay. But I really get the sense that he's going to, guys. Like he's very much in this energy of not wanting to like be held back anymore. He doesn't want to be living in that place, because once you wake up and you start seeing these things and he's becoming that thinking man, right? He's really seeing like how we felt. Like that's why he's in this soul shrinker energy, because this isn't like just beating up on himself. This is like he's feeling how we felt. He's really tapping into like how what he did or said or whatever, how his karmic patterns. He's really seeing how his old paradigms or his old stories have really like affected his life, and like in fact he's seeing how it's affected not only Divine Feminine, but how it's affected the connection with us. It's about how it's like the thought of almost like losing like this unconditional love. Like, holy shit, like I had this unconditional love, like this spiritual love. And it's, it's not about just regret. He's like feeling this very heavy, like he's like very introspective. He's very much seeing the connection for like what it actually is. Like his eyes are in this new fresh energy, like it's like seeing it in the eyes of a child, where like holy shit, like, how did I not see this before? How did I not see my feminine for like who she is? Like, she's this strong, independent, beautiful woman, you know, and that distorted masculine energy will kind of hold them in that space. If they see you like this, they're they may have been jealous in the past, they may have been hurtful to you, they may have been competitive to you, but they are now standing in this King of Wands energy where they're looking at you like in awe. They're looking at divine feminine, like they're looking at the connection in awe. They're looking at this like, and it's like I'm getting like, what my guides are telling me is like, if you guys have ever seen the Grinch Who Stole Christmas, it's like this energy of like, and his heart grew 3 sizes that day. The divine masculine is definitely in this energy where like his heart is like just literally like beginning to, this little bead of light is going to just keep growing and growing and growing and growing, and his crown chakra is being illuminated. He's like seeing the actual truth of this, and that could be another message for this page of air card here, guys, is like he's seeing, like, he's actually seeing the truth of the connection. He's seeing the truth of the dynamic. He's seeing the truth of who divine feminine actually is. All right. He's seeing the connection as this cornucopia, this everything he always wanted. And it's the 11 card, guys. You know, like I said, and I've never pointed this out in this card, but this crystal, he's seeing the power in the dynamic. He's seeing the power that this connection holds. He's seeing the power in the divine feminine. And he does. He's like, he wants to take action. So he's in his heart and his chakras are taking the action by like opening up. His spiritually, he is beginning to take this action. He's in this energy of taking the action. He's just gonna have to like, he's gonna, and 1 + 7 is 8. So he's gonna actually like literally begin to manifest how to do this in the physical. All right, guys. All right, so let me read for divine feminine. It's probably not going to be as long of a reading, but spirit, and actually I'm going to use these. Spirit, let me clean these up first, actually. Let me get these out of the way. So, Spirit, let me just get a few cards here for divine feminine. Where is divine feminine currently? Okay, Spirit, tell me about divine feminine, please. Tell me about divine feminine. And guys, literally, like I said, I don't ever do twin flame readings, but I was like pushed hard today because I woke up and I just was pulling cards, and I'm like, Spirit, just, you know, like, what are your messages for me today? And I pulled these cards and I'm like, this is not for me. This is like for my divine masculine. And like, it's been in my head all day, like, do a live twin flame, do a live twin flame, do a live twin flame. So here I am. And the fact that these 2 trolls, like I had 2 trolls show up like literally right in the beginning, that shows me that like this message is very, 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 very strong, very potent from the divine. And when dark energy shows up like that, it's in order to prevent these messages from getting out, because, you know, dark energy wants, wants there to be doubt. Dark energy wants there to be doubt. It wants there to be fear. It wants there to be, it wants you to question things. And this message right here is literally like taking a lot of things out of question. It's showing how divine feminine is standing in her strength. And that is exactly what you're supposed to be doing here, feminine. So I'm proud of you, and I'm proud of us, and I'm proud the divine is as well. And I'm proud of divine masculine. I mean, this is like beautiful, amazing energy. And like I said, guys, take this how this resonates. If it doesn't resonate at all, it just might be that you guys aren't in this wave of the collective. And it could be that things aren't, energy is fluid. So it might be that things just aren't here yet for you. Okay. So just take it how it resonates. Again, it's timeless. So if you stumble upon this, to whoever stumbles upon this in the future, that might be when Spirit wants you to get that. I can't even talk. Get that message. Okay. All right, so we're divine feminine. Like, I'm serious. Divine feminine. This is beautiful. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Divine feminine. Here we are. Queen of Cups. You're in control of your emotions. You're able to you're secure in your emotions. Like, you feel abundant, you're intuitive, you are loving. This is very much a card of like unconditional love, being intuitive, being loving of your, not just your divine masculine, but yourself. All right. And with the 8 of Pentacles here, this is about manifesting again. Like, you're manifesting things into the physical. Okay, all these things that you've been working towards, this self growth, all the healing that you've been doing, all the inner work that you've been doing, you are literally and you could see it's like coming out of her cup by following her intuition, and really being like again, her cup is full of that unconditional love, and it doesn't just radiate for divine masculine. This radiates for herself and for like actually everybody and everything. All right. But this is like a strong, gentle, loving, joyful woman who really is standing in that Queen of Cups energy, and she is manifesting um abundance into like her physical world here. And you could see that it's like, this is like she's done all this hard work, she's carrying these sticks, she's got all of her friends and helpers behind her. This is like you, the divine, your spirit guides, you guys have all been working hard to go through this soul growth, help heal things, help clear things. And then because you've been doing all this hard work and doing all this manifesting, there's that sun again. Okay, there's the sun illuminating your blessings that are coming in for you. All right, because she has been working very, very hard to like grow and heal emotionally. All right, and then like divine feminine, the sun card, this is the nicest card in the entire tarot deck. Okay, this is all about everything grows and illuminates under the sun. Okay, the sun is literally bringing in like a brand new day. All right, that's where divine feminine, if you're not here now, this is coming. Okay, that's what I want you to know, is energy is fluid. So you've been doing all this hard work, you've been, like I said, working very, very hard. Your spirit guides, your highest self, your divine self has been working behind the scenes to help you grow, to help you forge ahead, to help you heal. You have this cup full of unconditional love and healing. You're very much in touch with your intuition. You're loving, you're generous, okay? And you are in control of your emotions. You know what I mean? You like know you're happy, like you know exactly, like you're happy within yourself, okay? And anything else that is added to the cup is like a bonus. But the universe is telling you that bonus is coming. Like I said, the sun literally appeared, and like there's that sun illuminating the treasure, or like the gift from the universe. All right, and that was showing up very much for the masculine too. Again, this could also be masculine energy. The sun is also associated with masculine energy, but the karmic wheel is turned, divine feminine. All right, you've purged the karmic things that were like maybe holding you back. This is a brand new cycle for you. Saturn just went direct, so don't be impatient. Okay, I know it's very hard and we like want those things to like happen immediately, but like just give it a little time. All right, because the wheel is turned, and that karma that you've purged, released, and healed. All right, and this is also a card of like major, 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 major healing. All right, um but this is also a card of like a new cycle coming into play for divine feminine. Okay, new cycles in love, new cycles in abundance, new cycles in stability. And again, on this wheel, what I love is like it has like, I don't know, like I wanted to say ruins, but for some reason I'm being told it's like Atlantean writing. I don't know if you guys could see that, but it's almost like the secret of the ancients have been like passed on to you almost. Do you get what I mean? Like it's almost like by going through this healing, okay? And like I said, we've had our like ancestors, our spirit guides, our divine guides, really guiding us on this journey and helping us to heal. okay, and helping us to release these karmic patterns and karmic paradigms that we've been living in for so long. All right. It's almost like the wisdom of the ancients has been like revealed to us. All right. And that's the first time I've ever said this about that card. Like, I don't, it's like the first time I ever noticed that. But again, there's the sun. Oh my God, dude, my guys are so freaking cool. There's the sun. See the rays of the sun coming in here? Like, that's literally like this new, and all the fish are like headed in like one direction. So, like, the wheel is turned and it's like this fresh new direction where like things are really coming in for divine feminine. Okay. We are, with the Four of Pentacles here, not only are we like building this like sturdy foundation, but we're like holding it. We're like holding, like, this card could sometimes mean being like held back or like holding back or being guarded, but I don't get that here. I feel like this is like a card of like us holding our ground, like we're standing our ground. She's like on this tiny little rock in front of this like waterfall, which could essentially just like push her, you know, like it could be slippery or like the water could just like push her, you know what I mean? But she's not like that. She's like, I'm strong, I'm secure, I have this beautiful foundation. I'm so secure, I'm brushing my hair. Like, I really get this sense that like divine feminine is just in this energy where we're like, yep, Nine of Pentacles. Like, I know it's coming. I know that this is what I deserve. I've been working hard. I'm going to sit here and brush my hair and I'm going to wait for this Nine of Pentacles because I know that this is like where I'm at or where I'm stepping into. And again, here's this ray of sun as she emerges from this murky pool. Okay, because that's what healing can be sometimes for us. That's what this journey, can put us into sometimes. We have to really explore that dark, murky pool. All right. And we have to explore those like shadow energies in ourselves in order to like rise up into the rays of sun and like actually claim the pentacles that are up here. So for divine feminine, this is like, this is gorgeous energy. Like, I'm so friggin' excited. Okay, so for divine feminine, I'm actually going to pull an animal spirit guide card for you. And spirit, what do we have for divine feminine here? And I'm going to pull an animal spirit card for divine feminine, and then I'm going to pull 2 guidance cards for the connection itself. Okay, like for the actual connection between divine masculine and divine feminine. And if you guys like this reading, which I was so happy to have everybody join, and if you guys like this reading, like I said, please subscribe to the page, and I will or let me know in the comments. I will definitely do more of these if you guys enjoyed it. This one was a little long because again, it was my first one. It was my first one, and I was dealing with some trolls in the beginning and stuff like that. But this was a message, a very, very, very strong message that had to get out. So I just thank you guys so much. I'm so appreciative of you and your support and your energy. Thank you so much, Beyonce. You were the first one here. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm really just so excited that you popped in for this. This was just, thank you so much. You guys brought so much beautiful energy, and I just literally you made that King of Wands card I showed you guys where his heart started to grow. That's how my heart feels. It's just, thank you guys. I really appreciated this. Okay. So divine feminine. Holy shit. And it's another 8. Spirit has a plan. Okay. Koala spirit, and it's a 3 + 5, which is 8. This is the card of manifestation. Like I said, guys, I love when they confirm stuff. The 8 of Pentacles. Spirit has a plan. Remember, I said it's like your spirit guides and your highest self, and all the stuff being manifested by you and all your helpers in the divine realm. Okay, this is your highest self. It could be your ancestors. It could be your spirit guides, your angel guides, however you guys want to look at that. But there it is again, guys. It's just confirming that message. So spirit has a plan. And again, it's a number 8. Oh my God. It's another 8. 6 + 2 is 8. And this is tortoise spirit. And this is slow and steady wins the race. So guys, oh my God, it's just confirming the same message. I said before, I'm like, look, you've been working so hard on your growth and on your spiritual journey, and you've been doing all the soul work and doing all the hard work, okay, like associated with this journey. And here's the sun coming in to like illuminate like your blessings from the divine. And this is just another confirmation of that same energy. Slow and steady wins the race. And again, it's a number 8. So you guys have been working so hard to do that. And oh, perfect. Coyote spirit. And Beyonce, for some reason, I feel like this may be meant for you. Because for you, I pulled the King of Swords for you, and there were 2 wolves in the picture, remember? Yeah. Yeah. And I said to you, it's about, if you watch the beginning of this video, I told you it was about living in your truth and not taking bullshit. Okay. And I said there were 2 shields in that card. And like, it was maybe about like guarding yourself like a little bit, like maybe like, and I don't mean like guarding yourself, but like maybe putting like a little bit of like distance between like you and like drama. Okay. And the card, this is a 1 plus 16, 1 plus 6 is a 7. But Beyonce, I really feel like this is for you. Coyote spirit, and it says trust in divine detours. And I really feel like you felt like I said to you, I said sometimes my guides don't give messages as to like what you want to hear. They sometimes tell you what you need to hear. All right, because I even pulled 2 of those guidance cards, and it kind of came out the same, like intuition and liberation. All right, so I feel like they are advising that like you liberate yourself from like some of like the drama or messiness. That's the word I got. I don't know why. I hope that like resonates with you. But again, trust in divine detours. All right. So Beyonce, I really feel like specifically this card was like meant for you. Another question. What I would like you I would like your answer to. Okay, yeah. Well, go ahead, ask. What would you like, honey? But yeah, I feel like this card was like for you. I mean, I think this is for all divine feminine, but I really feel like because of like what I pulled for you, Beyonce, in the beginning, and that could have been device. Oh my god, I can't even talk. Advice from the divine for all divine feminine who are kind of in that like, should I do this or that kind of energy? Like, should I stick with this or should I let it go? Is this my divine masculine? Is it not? I think that, wow, yeah, okay, so I'm definitely being guided to like mention that. God, these trolls are just insane, dude. Like I said, guys, this dark energy, like they're just, oh my god, ridiculous. I don't know how they even got back on. Like, okay. One reader told me that he doesn't see till a long time. That shit really fucked with me. Yeah, okay. This comes up a lot. Like, this comes up a lot, like, as a question for me. I get asked this a lot. Like, okay, so how can I put this? When you go to a reader, yeah, I don't know. Because okay, so here's the thing, Beyonce. Free will has everything to do with everything. So, and energy never stays the same. Like, it just doesn't. Even if a dynamic like seems like it's stagnant or not going anywhere, energy always changes. Okay. And free will, like meaning our choice as a human. So yeah, okay. So there are things that are like fated and like written by the divine, meaning like, yes, we are supposed to meet certain people and we are supposed to interact and have certain dynamics with certain peoples to teach us certain lessons and to experience certain things in order to learn certain things, in order to heal certain things, right? Stay with me. But that being said, as human beings, all right, we also have an ego mind besides our soul, okay, and besides like Akashic records and what is written by the divine. We are we also have a logical mind, which we can choose whatever we want. So just because you may be within a certain energy, right? Or there may be a certain energy within a dynamic, for any reader to say with a certainty, like something is definitive, is that's why I don't ever like really read futures, because to me, this is how time works. Time is not, in my eyes, and even in like a quantum physics standpoint, time is not past, present, and future. Time is like a big round bubble, okay? Or like a big round circle. It just goes out in all different directions, okay? So just because something may have happened in your past doesn't mean that when you think about it now, it doesn't still affect you in a certain way. And guys, by the way, if something does still bring up emotions from the past like that, where like you feel like you're living in that moment again, that's an indication that you still need healing in that area. Okay. Just that is a very good indicator as to like if you're asking like where do I still need healing? And I do readings for that as well. But that is an indicator that like that's something that still needs healing. Anyways, I'm just throwing that out there. Anyways, for any reader to definitively tell somebody like it's this or that in your future, uh it's, and everybody reads differently, and I'm not throwing shade at anybody or anything like that. We all have our own styles, but I am a firm believer that nothing is ever set in stone. We have free will. Energies change. People change their minds. They change their minds like they change their socks. Situations change. Dynamics change. Circumstances change. I just personally, as a reader, I just, and I don't want to throw shade at anybody or like anything like that, because I am literally like, I am supportive of however anybody wants to read, however their style is, whatever. The other thing I do want to mention is that when you do choose a reader, especially to read about romantic relationships, please be mindful of their, how can I say it? Of what type of energy they conduct themselves in on a daily basis, if that makes sense. Okay. I literally was so for years I was so turned away from any type of tarot readings, psychic readings, because I had a reader who literally, she said that she was an angel reader, and when I walked into her house, the first thing out of her mouth was like, I had a Joker t-shirt on when I was like 16 years old, and she's like, that is the devil. You're of the devil. And like that was the first thing out of her mouth. And I was like a 15-year-old girl or 16-year-old girl. And I was like, what? And she told me a whole bunch of stuff where like my parents didn't want me and like this. Her entire reading was full of just dark energy. And it literally, that fucked my head up really, really bad. And that was dark energy pushing me away from my purpose. All right. Reading for you guys and being an energy healer. This is my mission, okay? And meeting my twin is definitely, hi Milky Barkhead, howdy, how you doing? Meeting my twin has definitely brought me into my mission, and this is my mission, is to serve you guys, okay? And help everybody as a collective rise, okay? To rise and heal and to grow. That is my mission on this planet. And that reader, Beyonce, had me so screwed up. What is with this friggin', oh my God, these trolls are just ridiculous today. These are, so anyways, these dark energies, like very good example right there in the comments. And this is my first live reading, guys. So to have this many trolls on like my first live reading, like I am floored. The dark energy does not want these messages to get out, which I'm just, that is my point right there though. So Beyonce, dark energy, and anybody who lives in dark energy, anybody who resides in dark energy, anybody who claims to be, I'm going to take a sip of coffee. It's freezing cold, but I don't care. Sweetheart, anybody who lives there. Yeah, thank you, Milky Barkhead. Thank you. That is exactly what it means. And like I said, Milky Barkhead, I don't ever do twin flame readings. I don't know why. I just don't. But I literally was like pushed. Like, I mean, my guides were like, do it. And I was like, oh, okay. Because honestly, the reason I don't is because there are so many beautiful readers out there on YouTube who have, my goodness, helped me through my journey. Oh my God, if it wasn't for some of these readers, I don't know where I'd be or what I'd be thinking. So there are just so many people who are just doing such a beautiful job out there. I just really honestly felt like they do such a beautiful job, and I just didn't want to like take away from like anything that like, you know, and I don't know, I just was like, they're doing so well in providing such beautiful light messages for people that I just thought it was just phenomenal. But I literally was like pushed so hard to do this today. What? Milky Barkhead, I don't know anything about readings. I was just, oh, ha, that's all right. No, that's okay. I'm still glad you jumped on. Thanks. For whatever reason you're here, thank you. And maybe something in this reading might help you. So you never know. And you're always welcome into these chats. Like, it's just, I like to keep it like full of love and full of light and troll free if possible. Next time I'm gonna have to learn how to use this moderator thing because that was just ridiculous. Oh gosh, see, like, who is this? Here's another one. These people are just like, they make me that laugh though, because it's like dark energy is like so infantile, and I don't know, it's like almost, if you can equate it to a, like, how can I explain it? It's like almost like um it's like, just like, I don't know, like a little child who just has no way to get good attention, so they just get bad attention. Like, I don't know. Beyonce, the situation can't be like that for Karana Ricardo. I don't know what that means. But anyways, the point is, Beyonce, is like, do not just understand that you know, depending on what reader you're dealing with and what kind of energy they live in, you want to be very careful as to like who you pick as a reader, because the wrong reader can literally like push you off your path very, very easily. All right. And if they are working with dark energy, that is their purpose, is to like push you off the path of like divine love, unconditional love, and light. Okay. So always be aware of who you're choosing as a reader. Oh my goodness, these people are just insane. So anyways, I was reading a live stream once before. A girl was named Neil. Hi Neil. I told her and she said, no, I don't believe you. I don't see that your name is Neil, and she banned me from the chat. That's just, I don't know, whatever. No, you're fine here, Neil, and you're fine, Milky Barkhead. It's easier for me to say Neil, so I'd rather call you Neil. But anyways, Beyonce, what I wanted, like, and to whoever watches this, be aware of like what energy your reader lives in, and like you know, conducts themselves in. And then also just be aware that no reader can positively predict the like absolute, no future is absolute, let's just put it that way. There is no such thing. Energy changes, it fluctuates, and humans have free will. So I don't know, in my personal opinion, I don't feel like that's accurate. But you know, like I said, Beyonce, if you want to get more into it, you can always book me for a personal reading, and we can get, my God, these guys are just insane. Like, I just, they make me laugh so hard. It's like children, like nasty little children. All right. So anyways, and I'm just like laughing because like, if this bothers you so much, like, why would you even like be here? Like, it just is just hysterical to me. They're ridiculous. So anyways, Spirit, let me just get a message for let me have a couple of cards for the dynamic between I can't even talk, divine masculine and divine feminine. Wow. And that card came up again. So, let me get one more card for the dynamic. Wow. Okay. Wow. I get a really, really nice message here. Oh, geez. Wow. These cards are crazy. All right. And again, guys, this is for the dynamic between divine masculine and divine feminine for the dynamic itself. And let me actually, they're telling me to take one more for the dynamic between divine masculine and feminine. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. I have a card here for the trolls, and I'll read it in a minute, guys, after I do this. But I literally looked down and my guides were like, this is a card for the trolls. So I'll read that in a second, just for them. They get a reading too. Yeah, and the only reason, usually I wouldn't even pay any mind to it, because it really doesn't bother me. It makes me laugh because it's just so, it's like such a desperate energy. But that's what dark energy will do. It's desperate, so it'll try anything to take you off the right course. Okay, so for the oh yeah, wow, this is beautiful. So the first card here is liberation, and guys, what I'm getting is this is a liberation of the soul. All right, this is liberation from old paradigms, old stories, old karmic patterns. This is also this speaks of being able to fly above what you thought. Because again, karma, and that can also be karmic people in our lives. Okay, and I definitely am I know I didn't read into karmic energy because I just don't, unless I'm guided to, but I am being guided to say it here. Karmic energy is about codependency and about holding somebody back, holding them down, holding them in old patterns, holding them in believing that the good things aren't true, or the good things in life aren't possible, or trying to get you off the path like these trolls. So again, this liberation, I feel like this is being liberated in a soul space, and seeing that things aren't necessarily the way that we've been programmed to think. This is also a liberation of from karmic people, karmic situations. This is a liberation from dark energy, and this is also a liberation of a liberation of your maybe a spiritual box that either one or both of you were holding yourselves in. Okay, and then with liberation I get security. Okay, so it's about and oh look, it's I love this. This is the two hands. This is Michelangelo. This is man connecting with God, or with the divine, or with heaven. So it's about knowing that spirit has your back. Where did that card go? I pulled it out. Where is that? Where'd that go? Hold on. There it is. Spirit has your back. This is just a confirmation of that. So it's saying just to trust, guys. Even though sometimes things feel like they're up in the air, things feel like they're maybe flighty, or you don't know where it's going, just trust that you are secure. Okay, this connection is secure. The connection between you and your twin is secure. Okay, and then compassion. So it's about having compassion for your twin, whether it's divine feminine to divine masculine, or whether it's divine masculine to divine feminine, and for yourselves. Okay, that's I'm being guided to say that be very emphatic about that. Compassion. All right, guys, compassion for yourselves. Because if you don't have compassion for yourselves and your journey and the things that you've been through and the growth you've made and the progress that you've made, if you don't have compassion for that, it's impossible to have compassion for anybody else. So above all, compassion for yourself first, and then compassion for your twin, no matter whether you're divine masculine or divine feminine. I'm going to pull one more guidance card really quick. Okay, Spirit, one card for soul guidance for the, one card for the dynamic. And guys, thanks for sticking around. I did not think this reading was going to take 2 hours. Like, I mean, we're at 1 minute. I just looked, 1:44:33. That's a pretty cool number. So, okay. So one last card here for the dynamic. Thank you. Ooh. Oh my God. And it's a 4. Okay, 4 is a sturdy foundation, and it says believe. So Spirit is very, 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 very much asking you guys to believe. Believe in the connection. Believe in the dynamic. Believe that what you've been going through and all the work you've been doing and all the tough shit that you've been handling like a boss, divine feminine and divine masculine. All right. Just understand and believe that that this it's all for something beautiful. All right. It's all like Spirit has your back and they are bringing in your blessings. All right. And I do have one card for the trolls. I'm not kidding. Shut up, dude. How is that even possible? Wait a second. Oh, I did. No. Wait. That is crazy. Guys, wait a second here. Hold on. I swear to Spirit has a plan, guys. And then I went to read for I was gonna read this card for the trolls, which I still am. But underneath that, it's an eagle again, and it says Spirit has your back. And I think I accidentally said that when I picked up this card. So, guys, the message is very, 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 very clear from the guides, from my guides, from my angel guides. Like, it's just two eagle, like, and the eagle is like literally another version of the phoenix. Okay. That's like another, you know, depiction or like another form of the phoenix. Okay. And that's a very scorpionic energy as well. So it's a very like death and rebirth type of energy. And very, very quickly. Um, uh, okay. Okay. So very quick, Beyonce. Um, like I said, divine masculine, when they are in distorted masculine energy, meaning like they can't express their feelings because of karmic people, karmic situations, healing that is not done. Divine masculines will 100% avoid being honest with their feelings. Like they will 100% tell you because they're trying to push it away. They don't understand what the connection is. They don't understand why they feel this way. They don't understand like what's going on. But that is a very that's what I'm hearing is Ricardo needs healing. Like he needs to heal. I'm hearing heart chakra. And so it's however it resonates for you, sweetie. But yeah, it's that's just the nature of how that goes sometimes. And a divine masculine will, or a divine masculine who still lives in distorted masculine energies will 100% try to push away his divine feminine, like 100%. I have been through the ringer with mine, in the past, and I mean, you just that's why you just kind of have to like live in your truth and kind of like push away the drama, kind of shield yourself from that a little bit, because that is definitely what I'm getting from my guides. That is definitely an area of healing for Ricardo that needs to be addressed, like very much. Okay. So for the trolls, there he is. Actually, I'm going to leave you here for 1 second. Pig spirit for the trolls. It says use your mind wisely because apparently they're not. So, anyways, all right, enough of that crap. Oh, Archangel Michael, I just love that you pulled up this card for these guys. That's just awesome. All right. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being here And I'm actually going to wrap this up right now. And let's see, so many guys and people say different things. I know, Beyonce, and it is, sometimes it's very hard to, how can I explain it? It's very hard to like sort things out sometimes, okay? It's, yeah, no, I did, and I answered, honey. Oh, are you sure? I mean, he has feelings and knows how to express, by the way. Please don't think. No, 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 no. I don't take it as you questioning me. No, no. Eh, eh, I honestly, really, from my guides, that's what I get is like he has something that needs to be healed. Just because somebody can express themselves doesn't mean that they're always even being honest with themselves. Do you see what I mean? So I just, my guides are really, really, they're saying that there is just something in him that needs to be healed. I don't know. Like I said, if we can look into it. I can definitely look into your person's energy more. If you'd like to book a personal. But yeah, like just right off the bat, like my guides are saying there is just definitely something that needs to be healed. And so, yeah, so like I said, I'm going to actually close this up right now, guys. I love you guys so much, but like I said, that last message for you guys was believe, and that comes direct from spirit. And thank you guys for like sticking with me. I love you. Thank you for all your love and support. You guys are just so beautiful. Oh, all right. Well, I will see you guys later. I love you guys so much. Take care. Have a beautiful night. Bye.